The book of Brodie, chapter 1, verse 3. There's been a lot of confusion about the book of Brodie. The book of Brodie, quite simply, is a guideline to help you live your life. See, everybody gets all confused. I've been called a preacher, a prophet, a charlatan, a madman, a cult leader. The fact of the matter is, I'm just a man with the visions, a man who can see both the future, the past, and the present. This week, my visions took me into the hearts of greedy, relevant men. And my visions tell me to speak to you about greed. Greed is the desire for material wealth or gain, ignoring the realm of the spiritual. Many people have the wrong idea of what constitutes true happiness. You see, it is not attained through self-gratification, but through fidelity to a worthy cause. A worthy cause. In life, the lion's work hours is only when he's hungry. Once he's satisfied, the lion and the prey can both lay down together and live peacefully. Live peacefully. Yet in our world, the leaders with their greedy bellies are never full. Look at your economy. Look at how we live today. Your checks are getting smaller and smaller, yet your bills are getting bigger and bigger. The credit card companies, the insurance companies, the medical providers, the leaders of our country are all in league with the devil. Materialistic, democratic demons hidden inside the suits of treacherous, pragmatic catalysts of doom. And we serve them. From the least to the greatest, they are all greedy for gain. Teachers and leaders alike all practice deceit. Deceit. You see, the treacherous are themselves caught by their own greed. For you have tasted the milk and honey of the industrial world, and you will settle for nothing less. But you must be on guard. Always be on guard against every form of greed. Life is not in possessions. No. Regardless of what our so-called leaders say. Never about possession. Yet it is their greed that they exploit you with false words from hearts that are trained in greed. Food and covering. With those we shall be content. Be content with what you have. An unfriendly man pursues selfish ends. He defies all sound judgment. It's a greedy man. My family, the sickness, say, Brodie, people come to you, they sit at your feet, they hear your words, yet they do not put them into practice. With their mouths they express devotion, but their hearts are greedy for unjust gain. And indeed, the very wine that they consume betrays them. They are arrogant and they are never at rest. Because they are greedy as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. Never. He gathers to himself all the nations and takes captive all its people. Woe to you, the teachers of the law, you hypocrites. You clean the outside of the cup and dish, but inside they are full of greed and self-indulgent. But if you harbor bitter envy and selfish ambition in your hearts, do not boast about it, yet do not deny the truth. It's a complex plate and plethora that you observe. For where you have envy and self-ambition, there you will find disorder and every evil practice. You should live your lives as I do. You should be the shepherd of the flock that is under your care. Serving as overseers. Not because you must, but because you are willing, not greedy for money, but eager to serve. You must be eager to serve. I speak to you the truth, yet your attitudes towards my suggestions are unreceptive. You are unreceptive. You are materialistic. You are the reason this country is in shambles today. Unemployment at an all-time high. People living on the streets. Every street corner. I will work for food. I'm hungry. Please feed me. Yet greedy people ride by stuffing their faces with quarter pounders with cheese and french fries. How dare you? How dare you? You are haters. Haters. I offer you one modem of peace and a chance to extricate yourself from the problem and become a better society by becoming a member of my family. And all I ask is that you give in to me. Give in to me. It's so very simple. You must be reborn. Sometimes you have to die to learn how to live. You must die to learn how to live. Brothers and sisters, I feel your pain. I feel your pain. I feel your suffering. I understand why you are greedy. But I'm here to help you. I can help you. I can lead you. That is right. I can lead you. Let me handle your finances. Put your trust in me. Become a member of a true family. Cast off your shackles of a greedy heart and give in to me. Hand over your worldly possessions and begin a new life, a new family with people that love you and support you, as do I. Bringing up a family should be an adventure, not an anxious discipline in which everybody's constantly graded for perfection, graded for performance. No. True family is about love. The house of the righteous shall stand. A good man shall leaveth an inheritance for his children's children. And the wealth of a sinner is laid up for the just. Are you that sinner? Understand the evil of a greedy heart. Go up against the land of the double rebellion and against the inhabitants of punishment. Kill and devote them to destruction. The land quakes and the people are like fuel for the fire. No man spares his brother, and each devours the flesh of his neighbors. Devours the flesh of his neighbors. All in the name of greed. It is time for a rebellion. It is time for a new leadership. It is time for a strong hand that spares not the rod. This country needs a new leader, a new warrior, a new champion. Be thankful that I have arrived.